Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to another Slimy Sky Memories video. So today I'm just gonna be showing my first actual run of Heroes Jubilee Normal Battle 1. I don't think I'm gonna be doing another video on this, because I feel like the stage itself is pretty easy. I personally can't hit the max score limit because I'm broke on those on the Predator battle things. I've been doing them every day, but my RNG with the regular Predator battle and the event one has been pretty bad. For the most part, I only get the orange ones, which is the last part of the skill fusion, and then a lot of the yellow ones. The rainbow ones, I only got lucky today where I got 14 of them. But cause I got 4, and then 6. But outside of that, I've been getting really unlucky with those. So if you have SOUEI and you get the skill fusion, you can do this stage easy peasy and hit the damage cap. But before I tried that, I wanted to test this team and see if this team would work. I didn't really know that there was a damage cap. They didn't really look much into it other than what you would really need to do at just setting up the beginning. But we'll just go to the initial part, the beginning of this run. It's actually pretty easy, but let's just go to it. Okay, so I'm just gonna hit play, and then it's gonna load a little bit, and basically it's really easy. You just need to make sure, I mean, you can't really help it, right? You're gonna take damage at the beginning, and if you take anything more than 1, you will not hit the damage cap. But we do have an odd orb change, so that's why I have Guy here. The max you're gonna be able to skill points with this team is 200. So I figured I could just use the 80 from Blanc and Violet, and then the 40 from Hinata. But at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter because there's a cap on the amount of overkill damage your score can get, if that makes sense. You can do as much overkill damage as you can, but it will cap, through the calculations, it will cap at 75,000. So you really have what? Hello? I gotta play the game? Okay, oh my god, okay. Okay, it should be right here. So we're gonna pop that. Now typically with SOUEI you would pop that and the defense skill, so you don't take damage from this first turn. Because he would lower the attack and then also increase the team's defense, right? But we'll send all of these. You want to send obviously the first hand of blue, and you want some sort of hand where you can bring in Dark Rimuru, or Violet's sort of orb change to use Rimuru's Soul of Unity to get a full hand, if that makes sense. You don't need to aim for a full hand of blues, but you do want to aim for a hand where you can get 5, like this, right? Because Rimuru's Soul of Unity can connect to any orb, so as long as you get 5 blues, you can send the hand, right? Typically you would want an orange orb, because I think that would grant, if you have 4 and that the last one instead of green is orange, you can get Violet's EX ult. But I mean, the RNG for that is so specific that you can't really aim for it all the time. But then here we are just, obviously you want to get Violet's EX ult by turn 3, which is when it is the solo character and you will just one-shot him. But here I'm going to pop Blanc and then Guy's orb change, and then obviously we're going to pop the Luminous. You can really only get 3-ish stacks, unless you have really cracked out or maxed out, not even charms, but traits. You can set it up where you can probably get an extra stack, but there's a damage cap anyway, so it doesn't really matter. The only thing you really need is Violet's EX ult. So here I just bring Hinata in, and it works out perfectly because it's 80, 80, 40, which is exactly 200. We're gonna get this synergy buff, and then we're gonna stack twice with Luminous, and then we will get all the buffs, and then we'll just send it. Now, when I first tried it, I thought like, oh, maybe I need to get as low as possible, but it really doesn't matter. I could have just sent Violet right here, and it would have been fine, right? But yeah, this stage I think can be a bit difficult if you don't have more modern units. I'm sure there's a way to jerry-rig it with like other characters at the beginning, but like it's so hard. Like you probably have to rely on like a non-EX ult or something like that, because it's so hard, I think, to get your ult. Here, I can pause it right here actually. So the max you can get is 89,500, I think. And because I took damage right here, because it's the 136, if this was 1, I would have tapped out, but because I didn't, I placed, currently I'm at 9th place right now, which isn't bad, but like, and I'm not really going to strive for perfection for this specific stage, then I'm just going to save my resources, but like, this is still not a bad score, and it's the damage received that is the only thing holding someone back. If you use like any sort of variation of this team with like the new characters, but like I was saying, you can do it with like another team, if you know what I mean, but it's just difficult. I don't know, for me it's like you have to get the orb change, you have to bring them in. It's not as simple as just replacing Rimuru with someone else, because that Soul of Unity is something that you really need to get your ult like really quickly, unless you can do something with Hinata, or like you can, if you get like a good hand of like 5 orbs of something, or something like your character, your space magic character, with Hinata's like orange orb change, then I'm sure you could get it, but that's gonna be like 10 billion runs, and you have to probably have like really good RNG. So yeah, this is just a run. I'm sorry if like you don't have these characters. I really like, I would just maybe watch like Joker's video. I'm sure he's gonna do something on that, but I personally feel like it's fine. Like it's just normal battle. I think the other ones will be more difficult and like have a higher ceiling of like that you would want to focus on. But you know, just try your best. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter too much unless you're super sweaty about it. But I wouldn't be. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, kind of like a really short video, but figured I would just post this and give all like the info about it. I'm a little bit late, but it's whatever. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.